Next guest is the very funny middle daughter on Modern Family. Take a look.
3 nights in Paris, first-class airfare, 4-star hotel for basically nothing. The flight leaves at noon tomorrow. We have 5 minutes to answer.
Wait, you're not seriously considering this, are you?
It's kind of the deal of the century. Plus, we'd only miss 1 day of work. Haley's with Andy. Luke's on a ski trip.
I don't matter. Oh, sweetie. By the time we got there, we would be so messed up on the time change, we would just wander around in like a nauseous fog.
Or you could just force yourselves to stay up all night tonight, then sleep on the plane tomorrow, and then when you land in Paris, your morning will be Paris's morning.
There we go. Lucky for us, the smart one's home.
Please welcome Ariel Winter. That show, I say it all the time, it continues to be funny. It's a great show.
Thank you so much.
And you're the smart one on it, too, which must be fun to play the smart one.
It is really fun. I love my character.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's really important to have young girls see that it's cool to be smart as well. You can still have friends, be cool, do all that stuff.
You're actually the coolest one on there because you're the smartest one on there. You haven't been here since how old are you now?
I'm 18.
You were 13 the last time you were here, and you have been through a lot. There's a lot going on with you and your life at this young age. So you were emancipated from your mother, right? Explain what people don't know what that is. What does that mean?
Well, emancipation is basically you become your own entity. Nobody controls you anymore. You handle your own business affairs, your own living arrangements, your own money. Everything is sort of in your own hands.
And at 15 you did this?
Well, actually, from 14 to 17, it was a legal custody battle. My sister was granted temporary custody first, and then when I was 17 in the beginning of the year, she was granted permanent custody, and then to kind of just move forward with the process and end it altogether, we got me emancipated. And I could just handle my own affairs.
So your sister has been really there for you and great for you, right?
She's been the best part of my life. She really is my best friend. She is the most important thing to me. She's been there for me through absolutely everything, and I just love her so much. I count on her more than anything.
Does she have a relationship with your mother?
Neither of us do.
Neither of you do. Okay, so, and I think a lot of people that don't understand, because nobody really knows anybody's personal family business, why you would do that. Obviously, there's a reason you would not want to be connected to her, and what is that reason?
Well, it's most definitely hard to grow up in the industry, but just grow up in any instance without a mother from a very young age. And it has been very sad for me, but at the same time, it's been much better for me emotionally and physically to be on my own and have a better, safer household and support system. I don't really talk about the reason that I don't speak to my mother. It's kind of been publicized, but the reason I don't really share that is because I want to give her the same respect that she didn't give to me publicly.
Yeah, she went on Dr. Phil to try to show her side of the story, which is, that to me is enough.
Well, you know, it just really didn't try and fix anything with me. It just tried to make herself look better, and I'm not interested in doing that. People can make their own judgments. I did what I had to do for myself.
And so you're 18 years old. And you are, tell me if this is wrong. You love the show. You love doing what you do. But from a young age, this was not your choice. It was kind of not your choice to go into this business. You were kind of pushed and forced into this business.
Well, my mother put me in the industry when I was 4 years old, and I think when you're 4 years old, you don't really know anything that you want to do. You want to be everything. Not to say that this isn't my passion. I don't love it. I do love it, and I would love to continue doing it for the rest of my life.
Right.
But I also love to explore other avenues. I wanted to go to college since I was very young. I worked very hard. I go to real high school, and I do my best to move forward in my future that way. I would love to be a lawyer, and I've applied for college, and I'm going through that process right now.
Good for you. You go to real high school right now?
Yes.
And does everybody, obviously they know who you are, and they just they must be so excited.
Well, actually, they're really wonderful because no one really cares. I know that seems weird, but nobody really does. Everyone's been really good to me. They just treat me normally, which is what I love. I've met some amazing friends, and it's just been an amazing experience for me thus far.
Good for you. I mean, you're so, it's hard enough to grow up, at that age, you're going through so much anyway, much less what you've gone through. And then on top of it, you got bullied because you got a breast reduction, which is a bad decision that you're like, obviously, that was important to you.
Yeah.
You get bullied for body image, then you get bullied because your scars were showing. I mean, how do you let everything just roll off your back?
It's definitely been a process, and I don't say now that I am totally over it. I think criticism always hits people regardless of how old they are, how far they've come. It definitely, we all have insecurities, and I'm not going to say that I'm totally above it and it doesn't hurt me. It does, but I've learned a little bit to be able to brush it off. I mean, I've been dealing with criticism since I was 12 years old and I first started developing, which was already very hard to grow up in front of the public and also have your body changing and then go through a surgery, which I decided to make public because I thought it was very important to talk to women about it in general, because I know there are so many people who have been in my position that needed the surgery, and I thought it was important to talk about it. And although I got backlash from that and criticism and everything, at the end of the day, it was what I needed to do. The people who supported me are the people that matter in my life, and that's what I just kind of had to train myself to remember, is that the people that love me and support me are what matter. Their opinions matter.
Well, I support you.
Thank you.
Amazing. Well, I'm so glad that you came to see us, and again, the show is so great, and I know you're surrounded by. I know those people. I know everybody on that cast.
They're really cool.
They're down to earth. They're great, and I'm sure they've got your back and support you. And I'm glad you're surrounded by that, because if you were on a different kind of show, you wouldn't have that family that you have, and you have a great.
I've really been blessed.
Yeah, you are blessed, and you're an amazing, amazing young woman. And
Thank you.
Leave her alone, whoever you people are. Leave her alone. Have a family as Wednesdays at 9 on ABC. We'll be right back.
Name 3 things you do in jail.
You make a shiv, and you find somebody to be your bitch, and then HBO is going to air your special.
Have you seen it?